Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll be doing a mini adventure, the last seasonal championship from Summer Series 3 Forza Horizon 5. And this one puts us in a mini car on a dirt trail. And the first race is Montana Trail, again, like last week. We literally had this race in a dirt setting last week. Right, anyways, as you can see I'm taking a bit of a funny line to the right of AIs here. Works all the time. You can use all the width of the track and a little bit of the mountain to overtake them, and they just stick to the racing line. And as you can see, we are already pressing the first two with no issues at all, which is a big difference to last week. Let me just overtake this one right here. Yeah, so this week Montana Trail is much easier than the last week. Last week it was quite a bit of a challenge and you had to really pay attention because AI wouldn't let go and would press you all the way to the end. But the tune this week for this mini, done by Host 3004, is just a beast. We used it before in one of the trials and it allowed to beat AI fair and square on an unbeatable difficulty. So as you can imagine, highly skilled is not a problem, and we have absolutely massive speed advantage. The tune is a little bit understeery, so pay attention to that. You might need to slow down a little bit more than usual before hard corners, but it's well compensated by the speed, so you go in a bit slower, but you go out and you just blast off and AIs have no chance to catch up. As you can see, there's quite a gap already. There's nobody on our rear bumper. I can make a few mistakes, like hitting the wall just now and making that corner really clumsy, and it doesn't create any issue. We'll have a really relaxed, even though long drive down this mountain. Yeah, this track is a little bit long, and I mentioned last week I'm not a huge fan of this track. I mean, it's a great track, don't get me wrong. It's fun to do every now and then, but doing it over and over again multiple times this week, last week, I just hope we don't have it next week, to be honest. There's what, 84, 83 tracks in Forza Horizon 5. I'm not even sure. We could do better than to repeat them every other week, you know. Yeah, and as I said, it's quite a long one, especially in B class, you know. So it's a bit slower than A class from last week, and we're driving low. Maybe I should have flew out of the corner, let AI catch up, make a little bit of a, you know, fun show racing. Instead we'll be cheering the crowd here. Yeah, they are waving at us, shouting hopefully good things. 15% of the track to go. The fog, last week's trial, the fog was creating quite a bit of a problem for a lot of people, you know, the reduced visibility. But here, I guess you always know, you just go downhill, and the pattern of the turns is actually quite repetitive, so yeah, I don't have any issues with this fog. Yeah, I must mess up the last corner for some reason. Happens to me all the time. But yeah, with that the first race is complete, and it's surprisingly easy. It's much easier than I even anticipated, even though I knew the tune will give us an advantage. And I assume the other two races will be as easy as well. So let's see how they go. The next race takes us to Baja, California Trail, another point-to-point rally route. So let's see what we get here. Off we go. Oh, have you seen that? My car was sliding backwards for some reason at the start. I've never seen that before. That must be some new bug or glitch. It wasn't much. It was just a subtle movement, so it didn't set us back too much. But it was really weird, like yeah, like somebody forgot to engage the brakes when standing on the declining surface. Anyways, that didn't set us back too much. Maybe AI's gained, I don't know, 1/10 of a second from us rolling back. So we are back at 4th place, passing most of the pack already, and now we'll be taking 3rd momentarily. These 2 ahead are also much slower than we are, so yeah, shouldn't be right. As long as they don't occupy all the road, with leaving me no space to overtake. Yeah, but as soon as they got in the line, we've done it. Just need to overtake this last ugly machine, and yeah, we got it. So yeah, as you can see, when car restriction is mini, they are no competition to our tune at all. Just a reminder, if you are interested in the tune details, they are always shown on the screen in the beginning of each race. Somehow quite a few people managed to miss that, but like, come on. Beginning of the race, most important part of it anyway, and that's where I put tune information, paint information. Also, I do encourage everyone to support the painters. The liveries that are being created every day for Forza Horizon 5 are just stunning. I try to never drive, or barely ever drive, in unpainted car, and I recommend doing the same. You know, it increases the joy of the game, and recognizing the painters is always good. They're putting a lot of effort into creating the paints. Right, this is the only seriously difficult corner in the whole race. I've seen a lot of people in online races just flying all the way straight, and I know, losing some stupid amount of time in there just because they never use the brakes. But we are straight line to the finish, really easy, really fast. Yeah, we'll even do a little bit of a drift on the finish. Yep, let's see what the next race is, but I anticipate it's going to be really easy as well. Okay, the last race of this championship, El Pipila Scramble. I wonder what that word means. I need to look it up. It sounds quite funny. El Pipila. And I think, if I remember right, that's quite a long one. So 3 laps of the long circuit race. That's gonna take us like 20 hours to complete. Mamma mia. And yeah, and AIs are not gonna be any difficult. We are starting on the asphalt, and again, if I remember this race right, there's a lot of asphalt. We only get dirt for like the final third or even a quarter of distance. Though maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. Anyways, 4th place, 3rd place. As long as you don't hit the walls head on, you know, to a complete stop, you should have no issues passing all of them way before the endless first lap ends. Yeah, that's now we hit a bit of a dirt, and the last machine is ready to be overtaken. Just a bit, not enough, but we are faster out of the corner, so just side by side, out braking him in the corner, and that's it. As I said, before the end of first lap, easily and nicely. So what we've got this week is one really easy championship in GT cars, one pretty hard championship in cross country, and then one really easy in mini. So yeah, that's the last corner. Yeah, as you can see, we're back on tarmac, all the way to the finish, and that was just the first lap. What is it? But, yeah, as I said, that's gonna be a long race, probably over 5 minutes as we go in B class. Well, okay. So they put 2 long races into the same championship. That's actually interesting. I wonder if we're gonna see, I don't know, 20 laps of Goliath. Yeah, probably not. That would be crazy. People would go in uprising, storming the doors of playground games. Is this HD? It's always so bright coming out of the tunnel. I wonder if that's HDR or on non-HDR screen. that's the same, not sure. But I can't see the road as I exit the tunnel. Maybe the effect is a bit too bright, not sure. Maybe should tone down the settings, or that's intended. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. There's not many of those places in Forza. I'm back on the dirt. Where are the AIs? I don't see anyone anymore. Even through the fog, even on the map. Nah, nobody. Oh, there they are. So, the full 2 corners behind. Even rubber bending, for those who don't know, that's the algorithm that doesn't allow AIs to fall too far behind to maintain the interest. I've seen a lot of people complaining about it in Forza Horizon 5 and 4 and before, but it's not made too badly. You know, I've seen some really bad examples of rubber bending in Need for Speed years ago. When was the last time when I played it? And that was just terrible. You know, you pass the guy on the straight like he's standing. You just had, I don't know, double the speed advantage over him, and the next second he just sits on your bumper to never ever let go. How does that work? Anyways, back into the tunnel on the 3rd lap. Again, the blind exit where I'm not gonna see anything, but let's try to not hit the wall. Yeah, from the 3rd time I remember that the left turn is following the tunnel exit. So yeah, we should be finishing this reasonably soon. Yeah, as I said, it's quite a long one. Anyways, while we are cruising towards deserved victory, you can always let me know in the comments if there is anything specific you like or don't like in my videos, in my guides. Is there something that's missing? Is there any information that you would like to see more of? If there's some of the chatter that I put that you'd prefer to have less of, I don't know. Let me know. The more you guys talk to me, the better I can guess what to create for you. And this is all made for you. If I was doing it for myself, like I tried some time ago, and when I realized I'm the only one who watches my videos, I just stopped doing them because it's no fun. But I appreciate every single one of you spending your time watching me driving and talking crap while I'm doing so. So yeah, this is the end of race 3, and with that the mini adventure championship is over, and the reward, which is yet another mini, which I already have, which I think is an Autoshow car. Well, it's ours. Thank you for watching this. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be coming really soon. Thank you. Bye.